just got off work and decided that season 2 should begin today. So here we are. Got a couple cool things in store this year. Got a couple new spots I've been scouting out. This one being one of them. And honest to God, I was back here yesterday. It was my first time out, and I ended up with 16 pieces of gold. They were little little specks, stuff like that, but hey, that's not bad. Anyway, today's a solar eclipse, so we're out here getting solar eclipse gold. It's quite amazing. Take that all day, but we're about to pull in, and I'll give you an update pretty soon. Welcome back. Now, if you want to get yourself some eclipse gold, what you need to do is get you a shovel. Check. Get you an awesome sluice. Check. Get some tea, gold pan, and a classifier. Keep those in tow, and you guys could be on your way to solar eclipse gold in no time. Let me show you how it's done. Almost forgot about my trusty Menards bucket. Definitely need that. Alright, we'll get going here and show you the path. So at the start of every good journey, you need a good wake-up call that you're now in nature. And if you fall, you could be down there pretty quick. And that does not look fun. So, a little dismount from the log, head down a winding trail, head over to this nice spot where I dropped some gear, and we're going to add the bucket to all this. Couldn't have thrown it better myself. And there's all the gear that you need for a successful afternoon of gold prospecting. And here today, we are on a small little ravine almost, going into the St. Joseph River. It's just a small little thing. I mean, nothing crazy. Got some big old pieces of wood blocking the way down there. But this little creek here, if you start to notice, those are my stones. That's from yesterday. I set up my sluice right there, and it did a great job. I had a good water flow running down there. And as you can kind of see, the embankment, has some rocks up in there too. So this whole area is really good for a gravel collection, even though it's just a small little ravine. Like I said, yesterday I came out here, I had 16 pieces. And again, just showing you the pebbles down here, embedded. I mean, those are small, but, a little bit further down, we got bigger rocks, something like that. And even bigger yet. I mean, bring it down into 2, zoom in on that guy. I mean, that's embedded in there. So that came from somewhere up this hill, and it's all headed down to that little waterfall you see down there. Back out. And this is the beautiful hole that I've been working. I mean, as you can see, I took out quite a few gravels yesterday, but that's kind of where that blonde area is. That's where I took out my gravels, and it all kind of looked like the stuff out here in the back, right around the edges there. So that's what I'm going to be working today. I'm going to try to pull down a little bit more in this hole, see if I can get lucky, maybe find a couple more pieces today. But I'm going to get to it, set up my sluice, and once I get that rocking and rolling, I'll bring you guys back for a couple dumps into the sluice. Yesterday what I was doing was I was classifying into my sluice, into my pan, and I would take my concentrates from my pan right over to the sluice, and I would just drop them in. I let it, clear out a little bit. But that's kind of a different approach from what I was doing last year, where I was, classifying into a bucket and then, then emptying out the bucket scoop by scoop as I was just sitting there, which is cool and relaxing, but a guy needs some adventure in his life, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm gonna set this stuff up. Also, yeah, last year I was doing the direct from the hole right into the sluice method, which worked, you know, as long as I had good water flow. But this creek, not as much water flow, so I think I'll be better off if I just, you know, slow roll it and just go right from the pan after it's been classified. I just got done emptying my first pan right into the sluice. I don't know how well it's going to show up on here, but I mean, there's some bigger pebbles in there. It's still exchanging, but there are some bigger pebbles in there. Maybe I need to get a little finer classifier, but for out here in the field, I'm okay with that. Either way, I mean, the Bigfoot is doing its thing. Has some micro dream mat in there, some vortex sluice fox. It's like a V mat. But anyways, I use that kind of as my indicator mat. And one cool thing I want to show you guys about the way my setup is that right back there, right where those two meet. Oh, and last year we were dealing with mosquitoes. This year we deal with ticks. So I'm gonna have to end this, do a quick spray off, and kill this mamba jamba, and I'll get right back to a little more gold mining. Thanks. You know that face you make when you realize a tick is on your arm and you're in the middle of a awesome video shoot, and voila, there he is. Gave me the heebie-jeebies there. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to doing what I do best, and that's finding gold on this particular solar eclipse day. But anyway, let me show you how I got it going on down here at the hole. Right here, just throw it right under there. From there, here's my stepping pad. So just kind of get in there, getting up here against the wall as best I can. I'm going to try to put a foot on that. Just getting up in there. Take some of that, go right into her bucket. So there, the first one is down. Continue on. That one, there's some rocks in there, you know, but that's a lot of overfill, you can tell. Either way, putting that guy back in there, there's number two. I'm gonna get one really juicy one right where those rocks were. You guys wonder why sometimes I wear bright clothes when I'm in the woods, and that's so I can easily see the difference between fabric and tick. That looks really juicy. We're gonna throw that right in there. Woo! I'm gonna wash those suckers off and bring you back once I get it in the old Bigfoot. So now we got a full pan of heaping concentrates. Gonna take them down here to the rock wash station, and I'm gonna attempt to throw these bad boys in here with you guys on camera. Give me a sec. All right, guys, got a big old pan here. Try to show it. Well, that was a massive concentrates dump. Clearing out. Goes from muddy to clear pretty fast. We'll finish that out. Let's dump it right into the corner there, because like I was saying earlier, there's a nice little nugget trap. Move those leaves. But yeah, there's a nice little nugget trap right here in the corner, right down there where I'm pointing to. A little more water in there. Put that baby right in. dump that faster. Alright. Man, there's still a little bit of black sand in there. Get on out of there, black sand. You don't belong in there. Alright. I'm going to take this baby apart back home and see what type of clean out we get. Alright guys, we're back at Gold headquarters. We're going to get this sluice cleaned out and see what she says. I think I'm just going to throw her right into the bucket and I'm going to get some water and I'll get back to it once I get it in the pan. Alright guys, as you can see, we're all disassembled. Everything has been put into the green bucket. We're going to run it through a smaller strainer. I like to do this. All that dirt moving fast so it keeps coming. Inside view. And so I have to do that. I'm going to have to use my other hand, so I'm going to have to set you guys down. But I'm going to get it all into the pan and classify it into that Mamba Jamba, the old kitchen strainer, and bring it right back. Alright. I'll do a little shake here. Get all the real smalls to drop down and through those small holes. We're not finding any type of chunky gold out here, at least I haven't so far. Which is why I always check these guys when I'm done, just to make sure. Well, and there we are. That should be pretty good. Throw you back into the green bucket. Nice. Like that too. And we're gonna see how we do on this. Maybe a little too much water right now. Pour that out for the plants. That should be enough. And I'm going to try to do a pullback for you guys, excuse me. Do a pullback for you guys right here on camera. A little too much water yet. Alright. Good shakes. Make sure it all gets down there at the bottom. And it should have by now. So we'll do a pullback. Ooh. I saw some black sand earlier. So let's see if we can see anything in here. Try to move that around a little bit. There we go. Back into the gold. Looks like we got one right there, one in there, a couple there. So I mean that is cool. And that was just a quick pullback, or a pullback. I mean, who knows? Tell you what, guys, it's been an awesome day. I want to say thank you for coming back for season 2. Really looking forward to this year. Should be a lot of fun. I know I'm gonna even check out one of my buddies. He got a new spot, and I'm gonna go maybe do a little episode right there with him. Right there, it's over in just across the border to Indiana. So. Never prospected Indiana. That could be really fun. Anyway, had a great time today. Pulled out some gold. And just looking forward to the next time I can get out. Thanks for coming along.